Scott, did you see what they just announced on UA earlier today?
On UA meaning Ultima Online. Nope, that's you.
No, I mean,
Unearthed Arcana.
Unearthed Arcana. Yeah.
Nope.
They released some new races.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's very.
They got
the UNT?
What?
Did they fix the UNT names?
You're so quiet and talking about the wrong thing.
They fixed the names of the UNT from.
No, they didn't. I'm sorry. What they came out with though was they came out with fairies as a playable class.
Fairies?
And they came out with owl folk and rabbit folk.
Ooh, Alpha.
And two other races. Hobgoblin of the Feywild. And that's it.
Owlfolk is an uninspired name.
Well, you're an owl.
Yeah, but there's name for like owl people that
I'm
aren't
sorry.
just
Yeah,
owl
owl
folk.
folk.
I'm sorry. Who was inspired?
Whoever created the name Owlfolk,
Who?
the man who's trying to make a terrible joke by saying who.
Who?
Who was that? Who?
Yeah, I know you're right. It must be Eagle Folk. It must be Eagle Folk.
Can I put the link in chat? I don't know if I'm VIP anymore or mod or anything.
Hoodas and Hoppas. Hey guys, I
There's
want to
the
play
PDF.
some D&D with some Hoodas and Hoppas. Now here's the funny part. Do you think that this is trying to set up for April 1st? Like they released a couple of races,
Ooh.
and then like they're gonna do something else, like some sort of errata on April 1st, just to be like, haha, we're so hip, we did a joke. Ah,
Ooh, that would be interesting. I'd pay for that. If they came out with an expansion on April 1st, I'd pay for it. I'd give them money.
Hoodas and Hoppas, right? Hoodas
You
and
looking at it?
Hoppas. No,
Anyone looking at it?
I
No?
can't see the
Okay.
link. It was you can now post the link. You weren't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you weren't. What's
Here you go.
Yeah.
Did that work?
It should work. I'll click him.
Owl Wizard Houdini. Owl Magician Houdini.
Houdini.
So it's
There's no
Fairy,
art, which sucks.
Hobo of the Feywild. Cool. Wait, hold on. Hobo of the Feywild still has, they call it Fortune from the Many, as opposed to Saving Face or whatever the heck they use. It's still the same terrible ability, though. It's still like the same awful ability. Fortune from the Many. Like I thought I was, I actually only opened this PDF because none of those interested me. But I was like, oh, what traits did they give Hobgoblin to make it better? So I immediately went there, and it's literally the same exact ability.
It's the same.
It's the same exact ability. It's terrible. It's not good at
Well,
all. Well, that stinks.
Fairies have this passive that lets them squeeze through any space as narrow as 1 inch wide.
Cool.
Probably, they have to be tiny then.
So,
right?
so you're saying is the fairy has Tinkerbell's waistline. So I guess these aren't woke fairies.
Well, if
know
you
what I mean?
play a fairy, don't they have to be like tiny size?
No, this is a small sized fairies. Fairies.
Yeah,
can,
it's just small.
Yeah, fae can be of many different sizes depending on what they are. I mean, the word fairy, you're probably referring to like nixies, pixies, and sprites, which one of those is tiny size, one of those is diminutive, and one is small, if I remember correctly. But why does Owlfolk see magic?
Why does it seem magic? Oh, see magic.
Yeah, it has like it has an innate ability.
I mean,
to,
that's think about what owls do. You know, they see shit and then they and they
but
eat it like mice.
They could have given them like some pretty cool vision ability, and instead they're like, yeah, we gave you a vision ability,
detect magic or
see
something.
magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gain the ability to
agree.
cast a
I think it
detect
should be,
magic
like-
skill, but only as a ritual. Wow.
Yeah, you can ritually cast detect magic. Awesome. Awesome.
Wait,
Cool.
why does
They
it
should have
say?
given him. They should have just given him the feat observant.
I mean, that's
No,
powerful.
no.
That'd be wicked powerful.
That's too strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it says here,
Mhm.
it says that you get the ability to cast. Wait, you gain the ability to cast the detect magic spell, but only as a ritual. 2 lines down, you can also cast a spell normally with any spell slots you have. So not only as a ritual, also as a regular spell if you have the slots for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's weird phrasing. That seems like something they threw in there last second.
Yeah, like they were like, hey, this sucks.
That's why it's UA, Scott. Also, they're humanoid-sized. Rabbit folk and owl folk are humanoid-sized.
Yeah, so you're a giant rabbit. So hey, listen, if you ever did have feelings for Jessica Rabbit, no, not Jessica Rabbit.
Oh my
she was
God.
an actual
Lola
human.
Bunny. Lola
Yeah,
Bunny.
Lola Bunny. Thank you, Lola Bunny.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Hey,
Finally,
hey,
we can sexualize Lola Bunny
hey,
again.
Rena,
Thank
can
you,
I-
D&D.
Rena, I'm gonna play a female rabbit folk, and I'm gonna need some artwork. I'm gonna need some artwork, Rena. I'll have you know.
It's gonna be completely not what you're expecting.
Oh no, Rena, listen. First of
It's
all,
going to be the Lola Bunny remake.
First of all, she is a sorceress,
Mhm.
rogue, and oh
Mhm.
boy, she can get into those tight holes.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
She's a fairy.
wait, Scott.
A fairy bunny
we
lady?
we could do a Bambi campaign now
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
with
Tyler.
Thumper and.
I'm actually Thumper's sister, Humper.
Oh my God.
Thumper's sister?
Humper. That's right.
I thought Thumper had a little sister already.
Wow. She found work to pay her way through college. Anyways,
I'm looking it up.
so Rena, when I play my rabbit folk character, I'm gonna need some artwork. And listen, don't disappoint. I do not want to have to outsource this to was it Slavia? Where does Shitty live? Where did Shitty say she lives?
Ooh.
I don't remember what.
Oh, Shinny.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
country?
know. I have no idea.
Because I know Shinny will do me right. The
I mean,
way that, Humper would expect you to.
yeah, you're probably right.
With a name like Humper, you know they're getting down like rabbits.
Serbia! Thank you. I'm like,
Also, it is a rabbit.
I know it's like a Slavic country. I'm just not sure which Slavic country it is. Serbia. Don't make me outsource this to Serbia. So we need jobs in the United States. We need to pull ourselves through. Okay, Rena? So don't make me
Yeah,
outsource
somebody's got to
this.
pay for this Chipotle.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So that's what I'm talking about. So Rena, I'm gonna need some oh man, what should my female rabbit folks name be?
Lola.
Lola?
Yeah, Lola Bunny.
Okay. Yeah, it could be Lola.
Lola Humper.
I want to have those like big eyelashes. Blink,
Mm-hmm.
blink. Come on. We got to
Big
do this whole-
cartoony. Mm-hmm.
Listen, in a time where cancel culture is ruining the cartoons, all the cartoons are we're going to bring in
Can you make Lola Bunny Lola Humper can you make her smoke the boof?
Yeah, that's doable.
Okay, like in the image, like all images of her have to have a boof.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'm
Probably
sorry.
do that.
I might be showing my age on this one. What is a boof?
Oh no!
What is boof?
Oh no!
My stepmother, so William's mom, right? My stepmom always referred to farts as boofs when I was a child. So it'd be like, "Oh, did you boof?" Like that was like the word, and then if you like pooped, it was shoo shoo. So it was like boof it. It was boof or shoo shoo. You boof, you need a shoo shoo, right? Like it's
Yeah,
like
you know,
that.
smoke the boof.
So you say smoke the boof, and I'm like, are you one of those people that's like, do you have cheeseburgers today? Like, what is a boof, Messi?
I mean, in all fairness, I don't know what that is either.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Have you ever you know how college kids like back in the like 90s when they were doing all the college movies like early 2000s when they would put beer up their ass?
Okay, sure.
So boof is when you is when you smoke with your ass. It's not a real thing.
Okay, so I actually wasn't too terribly off from where that was. Okay,
No,
You know what?
that's like the joke.
thank you, childhood.
Getting that here.
Thank you, childhood.
It's boofing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I'm not sure what they do in Soviet Russia, but Anno, I'm sure, can explain to us. So, all right. I feel like I don't watch Jackass. I have never ever watched any Jackass movie. They do not interest me at all. It's like Angry Grandpa or Naughty Grandpa or it's like that stuff does not tickle my fancy. It's just not my kind of.
But you know, it does tickle your fancy, boofing. And you know why? Because you can't tickle anything else.
Okay. All right.
Try it, kids. Don't try it. That's not funny. I'll just tell people not to try that.
All right. Yeah. Tide Pods, are those having a comeback yet? No.
Yeah, I would say if you want to work your way up to boofing, start with something else. You don't need to start right away with the big boys. You can get yourself a like a candle holder or something.
Personally, I say zero.
Sorry, a cigarette holder is what I meant to say.
Zero or hero. Okay.
Toothpick.
You either go in all the way
straw
or go home.
You can start with the really thin straws and then work your way up to the thick boys, like the McDonald's straw.
I just want to be explained how you inhale through your butthole.
Well, it's not just marijuana. You can get anything in there. Anything,
Can I get that
You
clip?
can boof all kinds of stuff.
Can I get that clip?
You can boof some pizza. If it had drugs in it.
Ma'am,
What's up, Scott?
I said, can I get that clipped? I want that clipped.
Clip what?
Tyler's quote. I swear, I would have so many ringtones if I didn't, work with other humans.
People call you.
All those late nights and Tyler's texting me, my phone would go off saying, I just want to be explained how you can inhale through your butthole.
I'm sure there's a way.
Middle of the night being like,
There's got to be a way,
you put that
It's
on
like all
silent?
connected somehow.
The reason I bring this up is
How do you exhale?
it brings to the point that perhaps those that claim they didn't inhale were really boofing the whole time.
It's possible.
so you're saying that Bill Clinton boofs?
You know how this whole thing started? That Supreme Court justice, they were going through his like the stuff he'd said like a long time ago. They were going through all like his tweets and stuff, and at one point there was a statement about how he used to boof, and then he had to explain to everyone what boofing was in a court.
Yeah.
Who was that guy?
Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
That moron. I remember Devil's Triangle, a drinking game. Wait,
Oh yeah, his yearbook quotes. Yeah.
so you're on the receiving end. If it's a drinking game to you, you are on the receiving end of that. Which, hey, I'm not gonna shame. Good for you, man. Get yours, get it. But that's somebody who's like, when I play Ookie Cookie, I play to win. Like, ooh, hey, you know what? Again, not shaming. Just didn't expect that to come out of your mouth. You know what? Never mind. Change the subject.
I'm trying to eat here, man. God.
It's funny. I did not see a reaction on Rena's face. So I was like, I don't think Rena knows what an Ookie Cookie is. Her facial reaction still suggests that she doesn't know. Rena, do not Google that.
My facial reaction suggests that we should probably start regicide.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but I'm not going to Google it.
Yeah, don't Google it. You don't need to know. It's okay.
I'm not Wade.
The fact that I knew what it was by the time I was 14 is probably a bad thing. If you think about the fact that at 14 years old, the internet wasn't what it is today, right?
Did you guys know
It was like
that
1999.
it wasn't until sometime last year that Wade figured out what a cream pie was?
I feel like we talked about this. I don't know if it was with him or if it was us. But yes, I do remember that.
I don't know if I knew that, but I could have been told and just filed that away as I don't believe you. Or Wade, whoever it was I discussed it with. Like, I don't believe it.
It was so bad that I had to text him to tell him what it was.
It's like boofing, but it's
But still, he
Is
didn't
it-
look at
is that
his
how you
phone and he
explain it?
Googled it.
Wait, he Googled it?
He Googled it.
live.
No, he didn't show it on screen.
Or did he Google it while live?
I don't remember.
Well, this conversation is only getting better.
You guys want to just not stream and go boof?
You're welcome.
Roz is telling me apparently yes, he did Google it while he was live.
Oi. We're getting confirmation. We're getting confirmation from Roz in the studio. Nice. We have that high tier BDE tonight, right? That big energy. Mm-hmm. How was your week, Messi? Did you do anything fun at work? Did you get in any car accidents? So,
Just practicing.
in the car accident, you won? Oh, that looks funny on the screen. Oh, that's why it looks funny on the screen. That should fix it. No car accidents? No, nothing funny?
You want to try again? Yeah,
How,
I'll try.
how about you, Rena, since Messi is broken?
Pretty good.
How was your week? Anything exciting happen at work, or did Todd dance for you or anything?
Todd's too busy working on his computer.
So
He is setting up all of the water cooling and stuff. Well, he just finished today. Actually, he's got all the tubing and stuff like cut and it's all installed and everything. It actually looks pretty cool.
I don't lie, that scares me.
It's intimidating. I was like, "Are you sure you're not gonna like, what if there's like a leak?" He's like, "No, it's fine, it's fine." Puts water in it. I'm sitting there like, like, oh, just one leak and everything's ruined.
I have to say,
Why you
Todd-
If
test
it's
it
distilled,
first?
that's not true.
Well, it is distilled water. He tested it with distilled water first, and then.
well, you would only use distilled water, right?
Well, there's a solution, I guess. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah. There's a cooling.
Like cooling
solution.
liquid. Yeah,
Oh, so it's almost like an oil. It's more viscous, so it can carry more heat or whatever.
it's like different. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know enough about it. He was like, "You want to do that for your PC?" And I was like, "No, I don't. I don't want to do that. I'm fine with my normal water cooling
Yeah.
setup."
What is your normal water cooling setup?
Well, it's just the it's
He has
actually
a
the
computer sitting on an ice pack.
yeah, two of them actually. No, it's the NZXT one that has the screen on it, which is kind of cool. So I can have like a GIF in there playing.
It's
That
sitting
one's
on
very
two
expensive.
ice packs? That's new.
Yeah, 2 ice packs.
I really want one, but they're crazy.
It's really cool. I love it.
Ice packs are really cool.
No, ice tray. Yeah, she has to go and take it out every hour so it doesn't melt and destroy everything. So
I just have a heat sink and a fan.
What do you
One
do- why'd you
fan,
put
a singular
computer?
fan.
Well, on top of a processor. Yeah, single fan.
Oh, I thought you meant like just total in your computer. You're like, that's
No.
it. That's I was like,
Well, I think on the actual tower itself, I think there's only 2, but then you have because you have the in and the out, right? I think there's only 2. It might be 3. I don't know. I haven't looked in a while. And then you have obviously your this graphics card I think has 2 on it, and then the processor has 1. So, but you don't really need much more than that because I don't overclock. I don't do anything crazy. So
that's true.
yeah, I don't do anything crazy. But so Todd hasn't really spent much time with you, Rena. Are you feeling lonely?
Actually, I like my alone time, so it's fine. I've been playing a lot of Raid Shadow Legends.
Wait, are you actually
unfortunately,
playing
yeah, I
Raid
am
Shadow?
actually. The game plays itself, Tyler. It's
All right.
amazing.
So here's the question: whose referral link did you use?
I used Wade's.
Mr. Big
yeah,
Dick
I think
McMoneybags himself.
I'm sorry. It was at the time
You
that
heard
he
it here
was.
first.
We were talking about actually his the more recent like sponsorship in Lost Initiative, and he was like, I need like 600. He's like, I need like 600 downloads or whatever to do it, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it. And I was like, shit. We were all like, oh, I'll download it.
Oh, did you use his referral code or did you use his download link?
Oh, maybe it was his download link then. I don't remember.
The referral code's different.
Oh,
but
I haven't. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because you can. Yeah, there are the referral codes.
Get in-game.
Like a bunch of stuff. I know. I don't have people for that yet.
Wade complained about. He's like, I wish all the 600 would give me the in-game stuff.
I know, right?
I've rated all of the legendary shadows. All of them have been rated.
Oh, every single one? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Name
that
one.
Sounds like something Scott would do.
My favorite character is that the skeleton one.
Joe?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. The one,
Talking about Joe?
the one in the commercials. I love that guy. The
Keep talking.
For sure.
Tell it to me.
Yep, they're so good. I like the orc guy that has the wife that is mean to him. She's pretty cool too, I guess.
A wife that's mean to him.
He's talking about the same commercial.
He's talking about Grab On.
Wait, I think there's a female character too, with like a
At
bow
least one. At least
or
one.
something.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's good.
Figuring it out. He's
I have
figuring it out.
I've got 30 battles I can use. I'm just gonna turn it on and let it go.
Yeah, because it's the new day, Rena.
Yeah, it's the best. Which is so weird. I feel like those happen so fast. Is it just me?
It's every 24 hours, Rena.
I've been playing for the past however many days. I don't even know.
The only cell phone like game like
I'm
that
level
I ever
22.
got into was when Neverwinter Nights. No, when Neverwinter first came out. I was playing like that was the first MMO I'd gotten into in a long time, and probably the last one I've been into in a long time. Like since then, because I played a little bit of the Star Wars one that came out, Sworder, which I streamed those. You know, I still feel like Neverwinter was better. Anyways, that had an app that you could have where you can like work on some stuff and like timers for it or whatever, and allow like certain parts of your character. I don't even remember what it is anymore. That's how long ago it was. But I had that app. I used to do that thing on my phone that links to my character in Neverwinter. That was the last cell phone video game. Oh, and Sudoku. Also, by the way, Messi, you still haven't challenged me on chess. I told you.
Oh, I didn't?
I told you, Naughty Bishop 85. Why didn't I get a challenge?
Let me check. Chess.com? I haven't played in a while.
Naughty Bishop 85.
Logged in. Naughty Bishop 85.
Yeah.
New game. That's not what I want.
Here I'm opening the app right now. The application is being opened.
Yeah, how do I do this?
Wait.
How do I do this?
I don't know. You gotta press
Connect?
it. You gotta like
Friends?
God, they want to know why they can't use the Brit Ugg emote.
Oh, Brit-Ugg is it's there. It's just I keep having to switch it from right now it's at some tier of after so much has been donated it unlocks for you. I have to rearrange those the emotes. I just have not gotten around to it yet, that's all.
I sent it to you.
When, just now?
Yeah, just now.
I'm looking.
Suspect.
I'm looking. I don't
I
see
sent you a friend invite.
Oh, friend invite? Okay, hold on.
What level are you, Tyler?
I don't see any invites.
40?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're further than me.
Yeah, I don't see any you're not even in my friends
almost
suggestions
41
list.
I am in third place
Wow,
in the
that's
tournament,
fucked up.
though.
I
At
make
least
sure I spelt my name
my game.
as I'm saying I spelled it.
That's nice. Which tournament?
No, I
don't know,
saw
it's
your
like the
profile.
one going on
I
right
see
now.
it. Oh,
There's a lot of
that's actually your
tournaments
name.
going on
That's
right
funny.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm in the middle of a battle.
Cool,
Let me
now we're
turn this
friends.
off.
Chase, Classic Arena, Ice Golem.
Well, now we could play some chess together.
Let me look.
But we have to do unlimited time
Ice
between
Golem has
moves
unlocked.
in
So
chess,
probably
otherwise I'll
Classic
never be
Arena.
able to play with you because I will forget.
Oh,
my
it's just the
days.
novice tournament.
Oh, yeah, keep pushing that. You want that.
All right.
so close. I only need like 300 more.
All right. He doesn't even ready chat. Ready chat about what? All right. So guys, are we
I thought you guys were playing chess.
Oh no, we'll play chess in the future. And the future is not now.
The feature or the future? I'm very confused.
The future is not now. So we'll play chess in the future, but not now.
I keep.
Are we
hearing
gonna kill
feature.
some aliens or not? Just kidding.
Rena, do you want to give us the last time on?
Oh man, I don't have my iPad. Okay. Big brain. Last time.
Todd.
No,
Todd, can you bring the
Todd.
iPad to Rena, Todd?
in the other room.
Todd! Todd, can you get the iPad for Rena?
Can't
Todd!
hear you from here.
Hey, Todd!
Hey, John.
His name's not John, it's Todd. Rena, can you call for Todd to bring you your iPad?
Todd's busy. It's fine. I'll remember. Okay. Oh, it was our recap session. That's what it was. We basically did an entire recap of the events that took place between the time that, like, when Yondis first got separated from Rena and Ophios, all the way up until they reunited. And we got to hear about Yondis' side of things and the basically what he's been doing that entire time. So we did a huge recap, and then just after that, we kind of
riveting RP. Have you on the edge of your seat, and you are alert.
Yeah, because you were falling off.
Every moment
Can someone
of it.
can someone link the "Wake the Fuck Up Samurai" clip?
Was
Good
that
one.
used on Scott? Did somebody use that on Scott?
Yeah, that was used on Scott. He was-
Recaps usually aren't like super riveting, but it was important.
And if you
Needed it
missed
to happen.
anything, that was the episode to
We also-
watch.
We also found the evidence for the prince, and Yondis went
Yes.
and started talking to the politicians to make him isolated, while Rena and Ophios reached into the chest, and something happened, and I don't remember what Rena got out of the
You met
chest.
Humper the
Oh.
rabbit, and she was like,
No.
"Hey,
We
You
actually
how's it hopping?"
You pulled the opposite of the
oh
life
the
seed out
of
of
the
chest.
yeah, and I cured my tetanus. Forgot
Yeah,
about
you-
that.
Or the opposite of the
Tinnitus.
sponge, yeah.
It's
the
Pronounced
disease.
tinnitus.
No, not tinnitus. Not tinnitus. Okay.
That's how you say
Tet-
it. It's called
tetanus.
tinnitus.
Tetanus.
Tetanus. Not
Anyway,
tinnitus.
she's cured. It's fine. She's fine. I think that was it though. Like I'm pretty sure that was all we did. And now we're just kind of at the point for like, okay, what are the next couple of steps here the next day or whatever?
Well, I think what Messi was going to try to do next was he was actually going to go and try to speak to the because I don't think he actually had that conversation with the different nobles about or the
Yeah, I
the-
did. Yeah, we roleplayed
Okay,
that,
I-
we rolled for it.
for that.
something.
Okay, I just
Yeah.
scrolled up to see if it was on there. I actually didn't. Oh, cancel. I actually
said-
did not see.
I remember you saying, "You don't have to worry about it. You're gonna succeed. Just tell me how you were gonna do it." I remember
That's
that,
right,
and
that's
I
right,
was
that's
like,
right.
"That's such a." I was thinking about it, and I was like, if Scott forgets this, and I have to tell it to him next week, he won't believe me.
No. I knew that it wasn't going to be triggering like a full blown RP. I knew it was just supposed to be like a quick little thing. So I didn't realize that we
Gotcha.
actually already had it. That's all. All right.
Wait, you can't link? Okay, I'll link it.
Why can't you link, man?
He can. Otto can't because we don't want people.
Oh,
being-
that's good. Yeah, we should leave that.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Incoming alert from Microsoft. You know what I'm saying?
Sick.
Okay. What? Incoming alert from. Oh, I can't do it. Can't even do a terrible accent.
Does that work? Yeah, there you go.
Vodka.
Prickly, zealous wasabi pasta. That.
I actually shared that to Brittany, and she's like, "Wait, you fell asleep?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Fuck you, no. I know what you look like when you wake up from falling asleep. You actually fell asleep, didn't you?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Why the hell did you fall asleep?" I was like, Tyler was roleplay. She's like, you're an asshole. More or less how it went. So,
That
It's more or
riveting
less
RP.
accurate.
anyway, so let's actually get down to business. To the
Wait,
feat.
one more minute before the hour podcast is up.
That's right. My apologies. Well, we actually started
Yeah.
late. We went live late. So
Yeah, but we'll keep it. We'll just cut the podcast shorter. I think we should
okay.
still wait. Like, so we start. So everyone knows to wait the hour before we start playing. So like,
That
there's
way they
probably
can,
some
like,
people about to
fast
hop
forward.
in.
Tyler,
Yeah.
do you have a number of headbands to match your shirts?
No,
Is that like, do you have like how many
this
colors?
is
of
literally
headbands do
my
you-
only headband.
See, I don't believe you. I feel like I've seen you wear several colored headbands before. Can I get back up on this one in chat, please? You guys back me up on this one.
I can tell you, it's the only one I have.
I mean, I feel
Until
like
I can create a merch one. That'll be here the 5th week of November.
My hat is in my bag.
Start now.
My hat is in my bag.
I would,
can't
but
wear
my
it
merch
wrong.
company isn't responding to my emails, bro.
See, I actually wear your hat in hopes that somebody goes,
No, the
"You know
hour's up. We have to
Tyler?"
start now.
and I'm like, yeah, I know Tyler. We're friends. You should know me too. And that's like my tie-in to find.
I see
new
how it
viewers.
is.
Yeah.
I'm just a clout chase for you.
Exactly. See, you get it. I wear Tyler's hat around town, hoping that I can make new people that are like, wow, I want your autograph.
It's all about that clout chase,
that's what
sure.
I want. That's my goal. It's not because I actually think it's a cool symbol. On a well-made hat, it's the
all
only
clout
reason.
chase.
That's all
Guys,
it is.
we only have a few more seconds before we're going over, so we have to play now.
It's the only way
we-
Scott can be famous.
I don't even remember where we were when we ended.
It's
last
10:01. We have to, guys. We're late.
All right.
I'm just hoping if I keep doing that, you guys stop.
What did we actually end on at the end of last session?
Literally, Messi going to the
With the book.
Yeah, going to the what are they called? Diplomats coming from the different provinces. Oh yeah,
Showed them my magic book.
something totally interesting just happened in a different part of Aurorum, of Eroth, that would very much
yeah?
interest your characters.
Look at Steve.
What's Steve do?
Look at Steve.
Steve got a
rolled for
4.
odd. And he got a 4.
2 ones and a 2.
Hey guys, Steve's playing
One's and a
GURPS.
2.
Steve's playing GURPS. That's a critical.
Critical fail,
Dude,
right?
I want to
Success.
play GURPS. Like, I just want to. That's all. I want to just buy the Witcher game just to play it.
Well, hold on. GURPS or Witcher? What are you talking about?
Is
Oh,
it-
you're thinking of Gwent.
Gwent. That's the one. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, well that's different. That's very.
Wow, rosin.
What's GURPS?
Not much of an upgrade, huh?
Ouch.
Yikes.
Well, they're both from the same place, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, what they say
Britain?
about New Zealand is true.
Oh, New Zealand. Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason why the locals play the orcs in Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying? Like, just saying.
I assumed it's 'cause
Rita's
there's
from
more of them.
Arizona. All right, and then we have then we have Australia in there. That's appropriate.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna have a good roll today. I'm
Alright.
feeling confident.
I
I'm feeling
hope you roll a
robust.
3.
I'm doing well. Let's go.
Ah,
That's pretty good.
I refuse to roll because I rolled once, got an 18. It's all downhill from there, so I'm not touching it.
Rita roll
Scott, is
again.
that real?
Oh wait, I'm hotter than you? What?
Rita
Scott,
roll
is
again.
I
that-
rolled a 3.
Scott, you crit.
GURPS.
Congratulations.
It's GURPS. It's
Yeah,
GURPS.
it's GURPS.
It's GURPS.
Ooh,
Wow.
It's GURPS.
I have the answer for this. Hang on a sec.
Oh, did she say she has pants for this?
She said yes. She had yeah. She said yeah. Scott, I think your dice broke.
All right, I rolled a 1 on a D4.
All right.
Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's see. 4 on a D6.
All right. So,
I'll be your D6. Oh fuck.
Go to the D8. It's a 2. Let's go to the D12.
There's no D12, Scott? What the fuck? Where's the
Why is there no
D10? Have you tried
D12?
D10? Try D10?
We
Skip
do
the D10.
7 on a
There you go.
D10. Where's the
And
D12?
then I guess just straight to a D20 from a D10. That's cool.
Rena, what happened? I fixed it.
You
And
gotta
a
take
6.
a call, homie.
I have pretty much hit all of the numbers up to 7.
All right, Tyler, you might as well finish that
4.
off so we can get started with the story. Roll us a D100.
4, 2.
Oh yeah, you gotta do a D100. You gotta hit an 8 here.
A natty one at D100. All right, Tyler, now it's the big boy.
Oh, I was 1 point away from
Oh!
69.
Yes, Tyler and Messi together.
We can
Yes.
69 together, Tyler.
Yes. Yes, you can. I believe in you, boys. Tyler, D1000.
Steve stole it from me.
Yeah, Steve stole your D1000.
What the fuck? I roll a 6
Try
on
again.
a D1000.
733. All right.
All right.
Oh.
I know Rena's not here at the moment. She abandoned us to go ask Todd for her iPad. But I can actually put that back over here since we're waiting for her to return.
Oh, Anno. 369, huh? Well, Tyler and I make 2. Why don't you get in here?
Are you boys? Are you boys? Are you boys ready? Ah! Oh,
Sorry.
how's Todd?
I thought it was
Whoa!
Wait,
mom.
show me that pillow.
it's my mom.
Oh.
What?
Show me that pillow.
This?
Yeah, that one.
It's Charmander.
Holy shit. Oh, you showed. Yeah, I've seen this. That's right.
Actually, I
Isn't he
haven't
great?
seen it. It's very
Yeah.
cute.
It's like a
remember.
squishmallow.
Where'd you get it
I
from?
remember because I said
Target.
Charmander's.
See, things like that are so cute. I'd want to buy it for my daughter, but she has too many stuffed animals.
My Target had only 3 left, and I was like, "Do I buy it?" I'm so glad I did. The lady brought it out to me because I'd already paid for it. She's like, "Here you go." I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, like I had just won one of those carnival prizes. It was great. It's a good time.
What
I was
is
like,
that?
"Wow, I never win these." I paid for it.
What is that?
It's a
Role
Charmander.
playing someone who won something.
I like
That doesn't look like a Charmander to me.
He's
Yeah, it does.
he's
Show the
sweet.
other side.
Yeah.
There you go. Is
He's
that
his
better?
tail.
Ki-
Little
Kylie,
feet.
my
I
daughter
don't see a tail.
had a
Oh,
crib.
there's his tail.
My daughter had a crib that's one of those cribs that convert into like a small bed with like a rail to it,
The convertible.
and then it converts into a full-size bed. So the 5-year-old now has a full-size bed because she's too big for the other 2 versions of it. So she's a full-size bed. It's pushed against the wall so she doesn't fall off. Though she did that once, it was funny. Anyways, she has so many stuffed animals that we have to like make space in the bed for her
Oh
to
my
climb in with all
God.
the stuffed animals. And then she still has like the rocker chair that we had from when she was like a baby, and we'd like hold her and she'd like cuddle and fall asleep that way. That's also full of stuffed animals, plus stuffed animals in her closet and in several other rooms.
Yes, Viking.
She has stuffed animals in my bed. Okay, she has too many stuffed animals. It is. I've told her a million times. It's one of those things where if like a grandparent gives her a stuffed animal, I go, okay, let's go burn 5, and like we have to argue over. I'm like, nope, let's go. Daddy's lighting a fire. Let's go burn some. And she's like, no. And I'm like, no. Too many.
Does she have any of those squishmallows? The big, like, squishy. Yeah. Okay.
Do you want me to
I'm
go
gonna
and get them
literally.
for you?
No, it's
No,
fine.
no,
I'll
you're
Your
go
good.
face.
get them for you.
Your face
No,
said it all.
we don't need you to.
It's
What
totally
size
fine.
do you want, Rena?
I can't
what
find
size
it
do you
anywhere,
want?
Scott.
I guess the biggest.
The biggest one you have.
Are you gonna have an Everything Must Go stream selling your daughter's stuff?
Don't go. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. That one was my fault.
All right, while he's gone, there was definitely a joke that I wanted to make that Viking beat me to.
I saw.
Where he's like, she fell out of her bed once and it was funny. And then it's like, have you ever seen those political ads
Were you gonna say?
Oh, were they
that
like?
fell in the lake?
Were they like take out like whatever they was originally
He
said?
thought his daughter falling out of his bed was funny.
Oh,
2
you're
months
talking
ago,
about-
he pushed his daughter into a frozen lake.
Like, oh my god.
Would you vote for this man as your DM?
Oh no.
Do you vote for people who laugh at crying children? I don't know.
Do you support
Children-
people who laugh at?
Do you take candy from
children.
babies? Because Scott sure does. Doo-doo.
Vote for Scott.
A vote for
I
Scott
like-
is a vote for a crying child.
A vote for
And then it's
Scott is
like-
to make every child cry.
This was paid for by the people of D&D.
This is paid for by Scott's daughter.
The Democratic Republic of D&D streams. Have you ever gone to the subreddit Children Falling Over?
No, I didn't
That's
even
pretty
know that
funny.
was a thing.
I've seen some from that. Yeah.
Is that what it's
Okay.
called? Yeah.
This is what I could take without waking her up.
This is what I could. Oh, she's got that one. That's the Valentine's Day
Hold
one.
on.
I already
I'm
know.
gonna turn off my green screen effect. Where am I?
That's not
I don't
a
know all
stuffed
their-
animal. That's a
That's
It's
a
a
pillow.
pillow.
plushy
yeah.
pillow.
It's literally a pillow.
Okay.
That
They
see the
got
ones
this
that
one
look
because of me. Just so you
the
know.
ones that look like people are weird. I don't. That's just odd. I don't
That's
like
a
those
mermaid.
ones.
Yep.
Again, a pillow. Why are you
Another one.
showing this?
Dinosaur. That one's so cool. Yeah, look, it's a Stegosaurus. It's cute.
And she has much smaller ones of that same line of them.
Hmm.
The number of Disney princess fucking stuffed animals that she has, okay? The sheer number of them. And all of the other stuff. Burn them all. Burn them. Okay.
She's a happy kid.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's a happy kid. She's too much stuff.
Is that what you said when you pushed her in the lake?
So I go upstairs and
Me
Brittany
for that,
pops out of
that's
the
fine.
bedroom and goes, "You are not stealing all of our stuffed animals." I'm like, "No, just a couple." And she goes, "And what the fuck is up with the late comments?" She's like, "It's not funny." Like, I'm like, "Why are they making late comments?" She goes,
Oh,
"Yeah,
Brittany's gonna
they're
kill
doing
me."
it right now." She's like, "I'm like, I don't know."
Fred, I'm
Well, to
sorry.
be honest, it's more of a political advertisement.
That was messy.
It's
So-
not real, Britt. It's
so-
just chat. I'm sorry.
She's watching right now
It was
because
so funny,
she saw
though.
that after I left.
I'm sorry, Brett.
It's just me, dude. You don't need to apologize.
Oh, Messy, don't worry. If you ever come up this way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You and me?
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't it Wade that made the late comment right after Britt was talking about ordering him a spoonful of comforts?
Yeah, and then she was like, "He's not getting it now."
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no. That went right out the window. She's like, nah,
That
fuck
was,
him.
that was quality.
She's I don't know if she's actually watching or not. Hold on. Let's see. Let me look over
You
here.
don't need to dox her. It's all good, man.
Well, it's funny because over on Streamlabs chatbot, you can see who's actually watching. I actually don't see her name, unless she has an alt account that I don't know about.
Another one?
I mean, it could happen.
Yeah, I don't see her over here. Yeah, no. Oh, okay.
Ooh, Mario Party's on sale. I gotta buy that.
Which
Mario
one?
Party?
Super Mario Party.
The one on the Switch?
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Are we gonna...
You
It's
can't play
39
on.
right now.
You can't play online with your friends.
Oh, it's fine.
And the maps, like they said, they were trying to go back to the OG. No, they didn't. They lied to you.
I've played it. I like it, actually, the
They
new
lied
one. It's not terrible. I
I'm
like the
judging
minigames a
you
lot.
very hard right now.
I like the minigames a lot. Sorry. And I like the buddy system. Sorry, I like change.
The buddy system is cool. I have it too.
I have the game, but I'm very disappointed in it.
I'll buy it from me for $20.
You can buy it from me for all of the souls of the damned.
Oh, so Dark Souls. You just trade.
Hey, Rena, how's Dark Souls going?
I mean, she's muted, but I
should
suppose
play,
it's
I
appropriate
think.
for Dark Souls.
I was gonna say we should start the campaign. Let's go ahead
Yeah,
and
we
play.
Cool.
It's fine.
So,
You know.
we
Dark
get-
Souls is actually going really well. Thank you.
I mean, a real Dark Souls
I
player
know.
would have beaten it by now. But
I mean,
A real gamer would have beaten it by now.
an
I'm just
adult
kidding.
would have
Rena.
beaten it.
want
I
to keep
just
you
wanna
want to
go
keep
to
going? No,
You're,
go
you're,
ahead.
you're a
What
better
else
gamer
you
than
got,
I.
you know?
No, no,
the-
no. So
For the
we
back-
get into
for the
that, then we
last
start being
two-
like, all right, Tyler, who's the real gamer? Well, not me.
For like the last 2 hours of the Dark Souls stream we did on Monday, it was
Mhm.
just me and Rena dying over and over again in the same part, and then
Hey,
at the
I
end
finally got
I
past it.
tricked her. Oh, nice! At the end I tricked her and she got invaded, and then did you end up jumping off the cliff?
Like before, like instead of waking that guy up, is that what you're talking about?
No, I mean when you were being invaded.
Oh,
and I
no,
made you
actually-
dismiss all your companions.
He left. He ended up leaving.
Oh, okay, nice.
That was
Damn,
really
I
funny
was hoping
though.
to kill you.
Nope.
I
I would
enjoyed,
have just jumped off the edge of the cliff and been like, bye.
I enjoyed playing Dark Souls until a hacker came in and just like ruined the game. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm done playing this game ever again.
Yeah, that's the problem with playing online. There's
Yeah.
no way to play with just your friends. That's the hard part.
I
It's the
had
part
I played
I hate actually.
Yeah.
I played yesterday
It's
and
quite
had the
fun.
weirdest
Like you would
glitch.
think they would have a minor update just to fix that, you know? But what's up, Rena?
That's not right. That's something they want, but yeah.
I played Dark Souls yesterday, and that's when I got past that area. But I had the weirdest glitch. Like right after I turned it on, every time one of the enemies took damage, like I hit them, all over the screen was just a bunch of different words in Japanese and like a bunch of images of all of the like weapons and stuff in Dark Souls. It was like a dev screen almost, and I was like,
Weird.
what? Like, what just happened? It was super weird. I have a clip of
Did it
it.
go
I'll send
away?
it to you later. Yeah, it did after I restarted the game, but I for real thought I broke Dark Souls. I was like, oh, oh no, that's not good.
Their servers went down because Rena hit a bad guy.
Just one.
They didn't expect that to ever happen.
They're like, oh my god, she actually inflicted damage. What do we do? Abort.
Was
Shut
it-
it down.
It was like something they had set in. So if someone was actually that bad at Dark Souls and could hit that bad guy once, it would
Yeah.
trigger like a shutdown.
A universal shutdown. Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's game just
They
stopped
just
working
assumed
after
that nobody could be that bad at Dark Souls.
that
and
that terrible.
yeah.
I know.
Listen,
It's crazy.
The one time I made myself known while watching Rena play Dark Souls, what I saw was quality. Good
Oh,
stuff.
good. That's good.
Made yourself known?
The one time he watched her play Dark
watched
Souls.
without typing in chat.
Yeah. The one time he watched her play Dark Souls. That's what he's trying to say.
I watched without talking in chat many times.
He was like, I don't want to say anything. I want to spook her because she's doing well, actually.
I don't like always drawing attention to myself, okay? Wade taught me
That's
that.
fair.
I
I
mean,
learned it from you, Wade.
but Wade's not a real person, so.
We should start.
Yep, let's go.
I've been trying to start for an hour and 3 minutes now.
Let's just start.
Okay.
Let's not play the blame game.
All right. Here. We'll drop a pin right here. All right, ready? Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Does
Hey, everybody, how we
anyone-
doing? Oh, yeah, yes.
Does anyone want to tell Scott that normally when he does that countdown is when we know the podcast is starting and not when the D&D is starting, right?
I know. You see, somehow,
Somehow
the
the
world
world will
for me.
change for me and be
so
so
wonderful.
D&D.
Guess
We
said
had to do our
different
intro
lyrics.
song.
Scott is looking. Oh yeah, Messi. Play that song for Scott.
Oh
We need
yeah.
to start.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Play the song. That'll get us hyped.
I don't even know
I
what
think we could just start.
Oh, I want to hear it.
I-
Did
have
change
have
it
you listened to
again?
version 3? We'll talk about it
I
later.
listened to version 3, but you still had that one spot I was talking about. That was.
I don't care about your opinions anymore.
All right, then why are you
Kidding.
asking me if I want it for them?
What's version 3?
Let's play.
Play
Don't worry about it, Scott. I'll show. I haven't showed Scott yet. I'll show him later.
All right.
We'll save it for the after, like at the end.
Okay. Don't forget, if you live in the right part of the planet, tomorrow is daylight savings. Tomorrow night's daylight savings.
Technically
So-
Sunday morning, but
So, well, it's in about 28 hours from now is daylight savings for those
2
that live
o'clock
in
in the morning, Sunday morning.
yeah, 28 hours. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's play. So last time on D&D, there was a major recap session, which I'm recapping right now, where we heard a lot of what happened from the perspective of Yondis. You guys were able to discover where the book was the entire time. How else was it going to get to you from across that huge distance? And lastly, it was a bunch of diplomats in town from other provinces, and you want to be able to spread that news far and wide. So, Messi goes and he gathers the book, because you actually brought the book with you, correct?
Yeah. To the nobles? Yeah.
And you explained to them what it all was, so they could actually have an understanding. Again, it was pretty rudimentary thieves' cant for what things represented, so on and so forth. So you're able to discern that, show it to them, make sure that they could discern it, and inform them, let them know. But it didn't just need to stop there. Your plan was specifically to try to isolate the Yavin the Prince of Jovincia, from others in not just the all of Paradel, but specifically this province, his province, specifically this city, the city he's in right now. So this news couldn't just go to the individuals that you were taking care of. You also wanted to spread it to the people that are actually running this town, to have the soldiers about here. I know one of the things that you were hoping to do is maybe use your meeting, Rena and Ophios. We're hoping to use your meeting to speak to the leaders here about your discovery. I don't know if there was anything else that Yondis would try to do to make sure it got to the leadership of the town. Rennet Slav is the name of the town. The different leaders we're talking about are the Karin, which is the person that handles the finances, the commander, and the what's the other one called there?
Who rules over the prince?
The Tarumbar.
What's the name of the Trumbar for this region?
Good question. Let me open up my notes.
Name's Joe. Joe Mama.
All right, I have an
His name's
important
Grandma.
question. I see the High Tyler friend Jessica. I always get confused by this. I know so many Jessicas. Who are you?
The one born in 1992.
Do I know you in real life? Not on the internet. I get so confused. Godzilla? I don't know what that
I'm more confused now.
means. Yeah.
Following since 1 minute ago.
I did retweet Rena's tweet about us being live, so.
Thanks.
Yeah, who do you guys think's gonna win, Godzilla or Big Monkey?
Godzilla. He breathes
Yikes.
like fire.
Yeah, but the other one's a big monkey. So really, it's still even here. If anything, I'd give the advantage to Monkey.
So Tarumbar Varima, so Tarumbar, which is like the ruler, right? Varima is the name of this position. The name of the person that happens to be there is Zilgra Fajan. Zilgra Fajan is of the all. I don't know how much of this you guys would actually know yourselves, but you know that name. So there's Tarumbar Vorum Varima is Zilgra Fajan. That's the name that you would know. How much information you would know is really only rollable by Messi, and so Messi can roll a history check for that one.
It was a good thing I am very good at that.
Wait, hold on. Team Godzilla or Team King Kong?
Big Monkey.
I'm gonna go Godzilla, because Godzilla is actually a hero, whereas King Kong steals women to the top of Eiffel Towers and stuff. So I'm gonna go. Yeah. I'm gonna go Godzilla, because Godzilla's a hero. Protects us from all the baddies.
I'm gonna go with Godzilla just because of scaling. Godzilla should be like significantly bigger than what they showed King Kong in the movies.
Yeah. Also, what is it? Godzilla is from what? Nuclear experiments or something like that? Is that the new explanation?
No,
Nuclear waste.
No,
right?
they were discovered from nuclear. The nuclear experiments were done to try and destroy Godzilla. That's why they were blowing
made
him
him
up in the
more
ocean. That's the
powerful.
lore.
Oh. But either way, so funny. So, with your 24, are you satisfied with that message? Or do you want to modify that roll?
Godzilla, Big Monkey, or Splatoon Girl? That's the real question. It's something I think we need to debate.
I won't lie. Watching Rena play Splatoon is one of the things that used to put me to sleep at night. So,
Actually, why,
Now it's
Scott?
Tyler's role play. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
keep
not
it at that
joking.
24. I like that 24.
okay. So the 24, you would know that a couple details about the Turumbar Varima. Turumbar Varima is, of the three Turumbar, is kind of the least respected figure. As a matter of fact, on the national stage, when comparing Varima to even the other princes, the 9 princes, even seen kind of less respected than the other 9 princes, because just when you stack up their successes next to the other Turumbar or the princes or anybody else, they fall considerably short. The reason why they even the reason why they're most likely never going to get dislodged from this position, at least not for a long time, is because they actually have very, very close ties to Eustace, and so therefore the Arcane Congress, and so therefore an incredible amount of magical might. So a lot of the magical might that we've seen in this part of Paradel, including all the schools that exist in Bard to train people in different ways of magics, as well as what we've seen inside the Thronekeeper campaign, with all the wand creation, so on and so forth, used in this war front that you guys happen to be on the front lines of at the moment. That's all from this Turumbar's relations with Eustace. So that's what you.
So he's getting special favors.
Yeah, he's getting special
Kind of
favors.
sweating some palms. No, what is it? Greasing some palms. That's it.
Greasing some palms, getting some wands.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Geneva Convention, that doesn't exist here.
what you would think, Tyler, is as far as you can understand with the Lopers from the information, however Messi chooses to translate it. What you would think about the Lopers, they tend to be a little bit more flashy. So they tend to stand out and show off their individual power a bit more. This doesn't sound like somebody that would typically fit that description. Also, they're not of the Krengal family. Also, they have no connections directly to the Krengal family, aside from due to their position as being a leader themselves. You have an impression that they're not at all linked to them, based off of however it is that Messi chooses to translate this information to you. Messi.
Oh, so we started and I was supposed to be paying attention.
Messi, you asked a question.
I did. I asked the question of like who is the leader of the Turumbar, and the Turumbar is
I just
this
spent
person you were
45
just
minutes
describing.
explaining it.
Okay.
Not
What's
45
their name?
minutes.
All I needed was their name.
The position is called Turumbar Varima, and the person's name is Zilgra, Zilgra,
Zilgra.
Fajun, Fajun.
Lashan. That's so hard to remember.
That's why you have notes.
All right. It had more to do with what my deception
Notes?
roll was going to be.
Okay.
I don't write down notes, Scott.
Or listen when I speak.
I'm sorry. I got distracted by a whole fiasco that's been happening on social media today.
Well, all of you guys got a Winifred's wisdom, just so you're aware. You can thank your god Aklo for that. I have no idea what's happening.
Thanks,
Aklo.
Aklo.
All right.
Hey, Rena, how
so-
fast can your dog run?
I mean, I don't know in like miles per hour, but like, like
I see it zipping around. I'm
she's
surprised.
fast.
I mean,
Todd just left.
left
That's
the
why
house?
she's running around. Mm-hmm. To get Tide Pods.
Todd Pods.
I
He's
heard
hungry.
Todd. I heard Todd Pods.
That's what I heard too.
I so heard Todd Pods.
To get Tide Pods. Yep. Mhm. Tide. Sorry. Tide Pods.
No, you said Tide. It's just Todd.
I know
Tide.
it sounded like it sounded like
Oh, did you
Todd
actually
Pods.
say Todd? You
Todd.
actually said Todd? I thought
Tadpods.
you actually said Todd Pods.
We left the house to get tadpods. Tadpods. Mm-hmm.
I got that Todd Pods.
Tadpods.
All right, go ahead.
Tadpods. Mhm. Anyway, what were you asking me? How fast she runs? Yeah, no, she's really fast for only
Quick,
being
yeah.
a three-legged dog.
Yeah.
I've had to chase her. That's not
You have
fun.
to throw that caveat in there. Like, she's attractive for an older woman. She's fast for a three-legged dog. Like, those caveats are
I mean,
degrading.
missing a
know?
limb that you use to run would make a difference, Scott.
Wow.
So it's
Wow,
like
wow,
a
Rena.
physical,
Wow.
a physical thing.
Pointing out
You know,
some
it is
flaws.
funny saying, yeah, he's fast for a three-legged dog. When it's not a three-legged dog, it makes it sound like it's this. But when it really is a three-legged dog, it makes it sound like it's like, wow, it's actually pretty quick.
Yeah.
So context is everything, Scott. Speaking of context, I don't think Tyler understands the context of this Tarumbar. So
Tyler, do you know what a Tarumbar is?
The person in charge of the land.
Do you know how many Tarumbar there are in Peridot? I think he missed the theme here.
They're like the commanders of all the cities. So there's several.
There are 3 Tarumbar.
Oh, just kidding. I don't even know.
Each Tarumbar controls 3 provinces, so 3
I was
princes.
trying to remember how many provinces there were, and I thought there were 5.
It's a
I guess.
vague
Each-
idea in our brains.
Each province
okay?
has 3 major city-states. Each major city-state has 3 primary rulers.
And this Tarumbar of this region doesn't seem to be a loper.
Correct.
You did.
I remember that part.
Correct.
could be really good at it.
I just needed to know the Tarumbar's name, which I already went out my ear holes because I'm terrible at names. Tarumbar
Valhalla.
Valen.
Valheim.
Yes.
Valn.
Zilgar. Is that right?
I think Jessica as fuck, 1992, is it might be a bot.
Tyler Tales Mark. What?
Yeah, and before that was Tom and Jerry movie. I think they're a bot.
It definitely seems that way.
Seems bottish, right?
I do get the same comments. Hi, Tyler, friend Jessica, on all of like my YouTube videos.
It's pretty funny. I won't lie.
That's why I get
What?
Who
confused.
reads the
This
comments?
is Jessica. I am Jessica as fuck. All right, so. Anyways, yes. So Tyler, leader person, and you get the impression no.
Okay. So the idea, and this is the reason I wanted to know. I'm going to basically say we were sent by the Trumbar to be undercover to investigate the allegations against the prince with relation to this ledger.
So you're saying this to who? My apologies.
Well, that's our basically the cover under our other cover to try and get out of the fact that our people were in prison.
You're saying this to Rena. Gotcha.
Yes. So, Rena, I believe the best options in order to get our people back is to say we are sent by the Trumbar to investigate this prince for the allegations of the slave trade.
Seems important enough to
Which is
sway
why,
them.
Which is
so that should
why,
work.
yeah, which is to explain why our paperwork wasn't exactly perfect.
Yeah. It seems fine whenever they come back, which I'm not sure when that's going to be. How many days are we in holding,
This
quote
is still
unquote?
your first day.
I thought
No.
for sure it's
No.
the beginning of day 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay,
This
then
has got to
it's
be
your
day
second
2 at least.
Okay.
Because it was nighttime when Yondis was going around and we gave him the book.
Yeah.
And then the
Yep.
next
Correct,
day he was
correct.
doing
You
it
are
in the
correct.
morning to talk to the politicians.
I was totally awake that session. You are correct.
He was totally awake.
He was totally awake, guys.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I guess we're just waiting for them to come back than the guards?
Oh, the guards specifically, or are you waiting to hear from Yondas again?
Probably Yondas.
Whichever
probably
comes
the
first?
Guards, both.
Whoever comes
Guards
first.
are what?
Hmm?
The guards are what?
Or Yondas?
We're waiting for either or to come back to us with an update about something.
Why does he have that face?
I can't hear you.
Can you really not hear me?
Well, say it again.
Yondas?
Yeah, I heard Yondas, but what about him with the guards?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What are you
What happened?
doing, Messi? Don't make this man more paranoid about his sound stuff. All right.
Okay.
Well,
never
and
mind.
it's what I said too. I said we're waiting for either the guards or Yondas to come back to
Yeah.
where Rena and Ophios are first. Like that's where we are currently because we're still in holding,
Oh.
right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, I
Akko,
understand now.
my
Okay,
audio is still fucked up, and I haven't had time to look at it. So I won't have time to look at it for a few days, honestly. So it's kind of like because of work and everything, I have to choose: do I get some small measure of sleep, which you all know how little that is, or do I do this? You know, so it's like I can cut into like the 4 to 5 hours I get a night, but then I'm less human. So I just have to deal with it as it is until I find time to work on it. Hopefully this week. So, anyways, back to you guys. So then Yondas would definitely be able to return before the guards do. Aside from, people, again, you're not stuck in your room. Like you're locked in your room.
We're just being watched and monitored.
On these grounds, yeah. So like if you're like hungry, you can go get food, like from another part of like this building, this facility that you're in. It's not like
It's like a whole facility. Okay, I don't know
yeah.
why I thought it was just like one
No.
area that we were like secluded to. Okay, fine. Let's go explore then.
Yeah, exactly. This is where like the officers and whatnot would stay. They're giving benefit of the doubt that you're not just immediately a threat, but at the same time they're taking precautious measures because things didn't seem to add up because that natty won before, right?
Well, we would wait until Giannis returns so we have the book to talk to the officers that had taken our papers. That's more or less what I was thinking.
Okay, and if he left the night before and it's like the next morning, are we still gonna wait or are we gonna
He's busy talking to them.
assume that he's coming back at night?
Probably not nighttime. He could probably come back afternoon, midday.
Okay, so then we spend the morning like exploring the facility, I suppose.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, and exploring the facility is nothing like, oh my god, crazy. You just need to roll some pretty simple deception checks so people don't think that you guys are particularly out of place. So why don't you go ahead? It's no advantage on this one. It's normal for deception.
Both of us roll or just one of us?
Both of you. Because like if anybody engages you in conversation, you have to be like, yes, I work in the department doing the things with the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
the stuff and things.
Important.
And you said Aklo gave us each Winifred's wisdom, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
We have to make 2 checks, right?
I'm doing my normal deception. I'm not using my Winifred's wisdom, so.
Same.
I'm gonna just go ahead and maybe luck that. I have a +7 and I rolled a 2.
Vance, I just saw your request. So you rolled normally, Tyler. Are you going to
I did.
luck that? Sir?
Did I luck that, chat?
Probably.
It's a 10 at least. Got a 10.
There's that.
Got a 10, Scott. I'm doing great today.
I'm very proud of your 10. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pop something into chat for you and for.
I have a +7, Snaga. I shouldn't need advantage on that roll.
I mean, I agree. You should, but you just aren't very good. There you go. Turumbar Varima, Arcane, and War of the East is kind of like their position. I'm posting it over here. So Arcane, Turumbar Varima, and it's Zilgra Vajan is the name. Cool. All right, so back to you. So Rena, you're actually able to kind of fit in pretty well because remember, you were a part of the military for a short period of time before you were like, nope, and you went to go be a part of the service side, and you were like, nope, and then you like murdered people and left, as per your backstory. And then you've been murdering people since. You got a great axe.
I don't think
Rena.
I actually. I
Rena,
don't
you
think.
have a great axe.
I don't think I actually. Okay, I didn't murder people in the town. I murdered people outside of the town. So different. Anyway, go on. Just kidding.
Location matters.
Mm-hmm.
Location matters. So you can easily kind of like make conversation with others, like as to where it is that you've been kind of like where you've been serving in, kind of like what your position is supposed to be doing. So if you're like exactly. So if you're like playing off as being rank X, Y, or Z, you can make like enough small talk to be like, what it is that you're in charge of. Whereas probably Ophios, would he over or understate his value? If you can't decide, somebody in chat can roll a dice.
Are you asking me if he would overstate or understate?
Yeah.
I gotta roll for this because he's smart about deception and hiding and stuff like that, so he'd probably understate it.
So you're gonna roll, are you weighing it towards understate?
I'm weighing it towards understate.
Then let's say it's an understate unless he rolls a 70 or higher.
All right. Somebody roll a D100 in chat. I choose you, Viking Magoo.
Huh. First somebody, then True Blue. True Blue can leave you yeah, sorry, Steve, you're not good enough. There you go. So you understate.
Both of them would have been understated.
So the position that you said that you were that you're supposed to be in, you're supposed to be above Rena's rank, because it just makes sense because you had the what's it called, deception and everything. That was your plan to go that direction. However, Ophios he's not the best at sticking with these kinds of plans. He has a different approach to handling his problems. He probably forgot some of the details. So when you guys are in the middle of conversation, as Rena was kind of like in the conversation, you turn to her and be like, yes, blah, blah, blah. And when you gave the order to do such and such, and people are looking like, yo, bro, that's your subordinate. You listen to your subordinate and you're like, yes, I am all of the subordinates. I'm definitely a sub. Definitely a sub. And it just kind of like throws everybody off. And it's military structure and stuff like that is just kind of alien to Ophios, so it makes it difficult for him to kind of like follow along. It definitely leaves people roll an insight check. Both of you.
Both of us? Okay.
Well, I at least can tell people are thinking poorly.
Rena's like, they're buying it. And
They're
you're like,
they're totally behind it.
they're not. I don't have them convinced. Rena's like, no, you have imposter syndrome. He's like, I'm literally an imposter.
I'm trying to be supportive.
Yeah. She's
It's
like,
fine.
no, don't worry, Ophios. I've got your back.
Shut up.
So, Scott, I would have made it so instead of it's like conversationally the deception, it would have been just how I move and how I mannerisms. I follow behind her instead of her following behind me.
Yep. And conversationally making that one line very, I'm definitely a sub. No? Okay. So, you guys are kind of making conversation, and Ophios, you're getting the impression you're not leaving a very good impression on these people. You're definitely coming as off. I don't know if you guys want to have like a little side regroup with each other.
How does military work, Rena? They're not buying what I am.
Sounds more like prostitution.
Or who I am. That
Well,
sounds more like what?
It might be better to kind of head back. I mean, I don't know. Like, we're just kind of seeing the whole facility. Maybe we'll get some food. We'll just lay low. Don't want to draw any more attention than we already have.
I would think leaving would draw more suspicion than trying to push through. because then they would only have the impression of what they already saw. I have an idea. Let's act like somebody's hiding and we're punking them.
How about we just go and get something to eat for now? Make small conversation with anyone who might be, nearby, and then head back. I think that's the best plan. Not that your plan
Aston
isn't a
Kutcher
good
is
one,
hiding
but
in the bush, and he's going to tell him, "You got punked."
like I don't know this Kutcher you speak of, but I don't. Not
Sounds
familiar.
like an
I'm
ash.
sorry.
Sounds like a ton of ash.
Anyway, I do think you need to teach me about this military structure for me to maintain this cover.
Oh, there's not too much I could tell you other than these people are very professional, usually, typically. They're very work focused, very blunt.
Do
So
they
com-
share stories of combat? Are they
Occasionally.
Perhaps that is a way to win them over.
Would I know if Paradel is like more pompous about like their wins, you know what I mean, or if they're more just like, okay, whatever, we're moving on. Like, what kind
Paradise
of
is a war society, right? Like
Mhm.
even if a lot of the citizens don't realize that you know all too well, they are a war society, at least on the border, right? So it depends on which commander you're dealing with. Some commanders serve because it's family tradition. Some commanders serve because it's their duty to do so. They feel that sense of like national pride, and some do it for fame and glory. You know what I mean? So it
Mhm.
depends on kind of like who it is that you're dealing with for whether or not you want to hard boast that. But just like any other warlike nation, like ours, you would wear all of your pins of honor to boast about your victories and the various achievements that you've had.
kind of letting that speak for itself. Yeah,
Mhm.
I understand. Okay.
You want everybody entering a conversation to know your laureates.
Right off the bat. Yeah.
Mhm.
Who like what kinds of commanders and officials are in this like area that we're in currently?
So
Like, who can I see? You know what I mean?
because this is very close to the front, there's actually several different ranks over here in commander, even though commander ranks and whatnot over here. Let me just actually pulling up my actual phrasing. Okay, apparently I accidentally clicked the GeForce Experience icon on my computer. Here we go. So you would have several battle commanders and lieutenant commanders over here, as well as centurions. So battle centurions and centurions of war. So these are all, again, high-ranking officers because they're overseeing the various events that are happening nearby. So they're coordinating and collaborating with the actual high commander that runs the city-state, as well as actually leaving to go lead troops on the battlefield itself.
So they're probably just stopping here to kind of like they're on the way out to like their next kind of thing.
It's like you don't rent a hotel room; you go to stay at a place like this because it's
Right.
designed for people of this nature.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay. So I'll point that out to Ophios, like the kinds of people that are around us. Just like a recap of what you said, and say something like, "It might be best if you wanted to make like conversation with them to ask about their recent." I keep wanting to say wins. What is the word that I'm like
Victories.
conquerings? Victories.
Victory.
Thank you. I was like, I don't know why my brain won't come up with something else.
Happens
Their
to the
recent
best of us.
victories on the battlefield, and they I'm sure would love to boast about that sort of thing, but you're going to have to be the one to ask since you appear as my superior here.
So appeal to their egos.
Unfortunately.
And that's going to be our new approach. Is instead of talking about anything we did or like one's lesser than or one's other than, well, obviously treating Reyna as lesser than, then I'm going to be talking less and making them talk more.
Okay, so when you guys go back to finishing this conversation, you'll actually see that things have shifted a little bit inside the room that's here. Rena, why don't you go ahead and make for me a history check?
I might want to use my Winifred's wisdom for this.
It's up to you.
I don't know.
Go for it. If your
Yeah.
int isn't
Connect
very
four.
high, go for it.
It's not high. Yeah, it's bad. Jeez. Okay, what does that give me?
You're able to tell that there is a government official walking through the area, straight back, suggesting somebody of long military service here. But the person that you see, the honorifics and whatnot that they wear, their uniform, everything about them, strikes you as different from the others. You've actually never seen this uniform before, although clearly parent of nature, right? Of Peridot. Not the High Commander. I mean, you've killed a High Commander, so you certainly know that. But definitely somebody else. Honestly, you can't quite place it because this suggests that this is somebody of like a rank like a High Commander, but you don't know. If you had to guess, maybe this could be a Master of War. You see, in the structure of Peridot, you have the princes, right? And beneath the princes, you have the different city-states. The highest ranks that are inside a particular province are, for military-wise, are the High Commanders. High Commanders rule the actual city-states themselves, and they serve directly to the actual princes, right? So that's who the prince would turn to for X, Y, Z, so on and so forth. But Masters of War, they report to only one person. And there's only 3 Masters of War in the entire nation. Shut up, Messi. They report directly to their respective Turumbar. That means that this would be... Wait, hold on. No, correction. Masters of War, there's not just 3 of them. There's 12 of them. Because there's 1 for each prince. That's who they directly collaborate with. Yeah, 1 for each prince, as well as 1 for each Turumbar. Apologies. Which are the highest ranking. So you would have to guess that this is most likely the Master of War to the Yavin here, unless there's a different prince in the province, or there's a Turumbar that's here. You would have to guess that this is like Yavin here or Haven Yovance's Master of War. The thing is, with how Tyler knows that he's been kind of flopping about, I don't know if you'd want to go and approach this person or try to avoid them.
Probably try to avoid them.
You see Joey in chat.
Oh no.
Him.
Yeah, definitely avoid him.
That's not what Joey wrote.
Joey wrote kill him.
Yeah.
Right now?
Joey has his own reasons for it, though. He's not giving you advice as somebody who cares about your characters. He only cares about himself in this situation. It's hard to explain. So, anyways.
Viking, I just saw your message. This one time I burned down a barn.
I saw that, yeah.
Oh no. God. Anyway, yeah, avoid him.
Yeah. So you avoid this this
If
person.
if we could actually use this to like if they're all, kind of focused on him, maybe that's what
an Irish exit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, if it works, it works, Scott.
Okay, so you guys are trying to leave, and you're trying to leave discreetly.
Mhm.
You can go ahead and roll me either if you're literally just trying to slide out without anybody seeing you or conversationally leave. You can choose if you're going to do a stealth or a deception check in hopes that nobody notices you're leaving.
Both of us?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with deception. It's my better one.
Once more.
Yeah, I'm going with stealth, I guess. Do we both have to do the same one? Or can I? Oh, cool. Okay.
Deception 22.
Oh, I almost rolled with advantage. That would have.
Lock it.
Don't forget. I think hold on. Don't forget. Rena also
Already
has
did.
an ability.
Oh.
Oh,
Stealth, yeah.
I guess you're. Oh yeah,
You
that's
can use your D8.
superiority die.
It's an 18. Do
Forgot
both.
about that.
It's an 18. Make it a 20.
I guess I could do both. Yeah, why not? I don't know if we have it set up for the button here. Oh, we do.
Thanks for the first time sub, Task Pumpkin, and thanks for the first time throwing Twitch luck in there, Tuga Bear. So anyways, you roll a 5 on there, bringing your 18 to a 23. So that is a 23 on your result. You guys in 22, you guys easily are able to kind of like, oh, I left the kettle on, and then kind of piece out that way, or
Hi.
and Rena's just kind of like
Disappears. Oh, where'd she go? Nah, doesn't matter.
and you guys kind of like disappear that way. So either way, you're easily able to make yourself out of there without being known. I imagine at this point you're probably going to want to go back and stop socializing with others, wait for Elijah's return.
Sure.
Yondis.
Yondis' return. So
We'll wait for Elijah's
I'll be
return.
waiting
This will
for
be
a
long
while.
episode.
so you guys go
At this
back.
rate, it'll be another 10 seasons.
You go back. He's old man now. Oh wait. So you guys go back to your room a couple hours later on. Eventually, Yondis. Yondis, how do you get to them, or do you just once again get within a mile and establish a connection?
Yeah, it's working so far. I'm gonna communicate wirelessly. I think I'm gonna Bluetooth into their brains.
Okay, before you Bluetooth into their brain, I do want to be clear. Joey did offer 40,000 gold.
To
To
kill
who?
that guy?
As a hit on that guy.
We don't know
Yeah, but
that.
how will
though.
we know that?
Yeah.
Good point.
Joey, if
So-
you can get that info to us by the end of the session in roleplay, that'd be great. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, Joey, if you just hop on the call, you can make that happen, okay?
He has to have his character be there, so.
Yeah, which one? Which council member?
Whichever one makes sense.
I don't fucking know.
So
I
it's
don't
the,
know what you're talking about.
Master of Secrets. All right, Joey, Master of Secrets gotta hop on. You gotta find the way into the call. Luckily for you, you actually have Ano as a good friend of yours, and since Ano is a Russian hacker, he could find his way into the Zoom call for you. So, Messi, you Bluetooth into their brain, utilizing your
Okay.
newfound powers.
Good afternoon.
I mean, at least say hello.
That was my hello.
I imagine he like
Mouth
yelled
super.
that into our brains. Is what I imagine that was.
Yes, yeah.
Just out of nowhere, we both jumped. God.
One of those mic test noises, like you know.
Why did that sound like a cat, Scott?
I was like, what?
Why did that sound
Second.
like a cat?
It was so perfect.
I think that's what he was doing, right? I thought that was the whole mic test.
I don't
test
understand what
mics.
just happened to my brain with just one of those announcers.
He just has a
loudspeaker
cat.
voice.
He just holds it up.
No.
The freak, dude.
You guys don't realize I'm actually petting my kitty right now.
Scott.
Dude, you can't do that live.
Hey, you can't, Scott.
Go ahead.
So what were you able
What were we
to
doing?
accomplish?
Oh,
That's what I'm asking,
right.
honest.
All right. Yeah, it was a complete success. I was able to share the info with all the nobles. And word's spreading like wildfire now that there's a new rumor about the prince. So seems like we're good. What's going on your end?
Well, we did talk to some of the other officials that are here. We might have a problem. I don't know. Someone new showed up. I think he might be a master of war. Typically, they report to the princes or the Turumbar directly. So I'm not exactly sure who he's here for. If that's
Has he
who he
been-
actually is.
Has he been there the whole time, or did he just get there?
He just got here. Well, I mean, from where we were. It seemed like he
That
was just
why you-
arriving.
Is that why you wanted to get out of there so quickly?
Part of the reason, yes. I can only socialize with Paradale military for so long.
Well, they're
And I was
probably
just
there
getting
for you
good at
guys.
conversing.
Yeah, they're probably there for you too. And if you sent a high-ranking official, then that means they're going to do some high-ranking official business. So,
You think
what do you
they're
want to
here
do?
for us?
Yeah.
Most likely.
That's true. A master of war would know about all the troop placements and movements, wouldn't they? This is me meta, not in character right now.
Even, yeah.
I mean, both.
It might be smart to go plan B on this one.
You might need to stop that master of war from speaking on anything on behalf. Or if perhaps we are able to say that we are a group sent by the Trumbar, would they necessarily know that, Rena?
Most likely. Though again, I'm not even sure if that's who he is. He just, from what I could tell, it's what it seems like.
He
The
would be
rest of the
meeting with
militia
prince,
was-
right?
Sorry, what?
I was gonna say would he be meeting with the prince to Yondis?
Uh,
Or they, I should say they.
well, he'd be here on behalf of the prince, I believe.
Does he serve under
works-
the prince or does he serve under the Trumbar? I got very confused.
It could be either.
Either
That's what
one.
I said.
I said the wrong thing earlier by accident. It could be either, but most likely the prince.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he'd be here on the prince's behalf, but the soldiers we came here with have been separated from you two for a while now, right?
Correct.
Do you think it's possible that they were sharing anything they knew?
They would
So I don't
risk
want you
their
to come
own
up with the-
skins.
I want you to come up with a new lie to cover up an old lie that just gets outed as a lie almost immediately, you know?
Perhaps
may-
it's pushing our hand to act quicker than we would like.
It might be a good idea if you spoke with them.
I can try. Sure.
and see how they fare.
On top of that, how have things gone with what you were doing already?
Oh, yeah, everything's good so far. Everything's going according to plan. Do you have anything that specifically you're asking about, or just in general?
Just seeing if there was any anticipation of when the prince would be available for us to act.
I think Scott told me this last week, but I don't remember.
Like, oh, does he know when they're meeting? Or when
Yeah,
would
do I
be
know
like
when
a... I think
When
that's
who's
what you
meeting?
asked.
My apologies.
Isn't it
When
all
the prince
the...
would be alone, essentially.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
the prince had a meeting today.
Yeah, so the idea is that you wanted to make sure that the prince was going to be as separated from the others as possible. So he was going to be meeting with the other people anyways, but you wanted to try to kind of catch him when he's separated from the others. So with you sharing that information with the prince, some of them are going to choose not to have their meetings, to just leave anyways. Because when you are of a different province, you owe nothing to this prince. This prince is effectively the king of this province, right? Whoever he or she might be. In this case, he. But you owe nothing to them in another province. They have no power over them whatsoever, aside from maybe detaining them while they're within their borders, right? But then, because they are in service of another prince can, like more or less be like, deliver them to me now, you know. So you're actually kind of safe. So you know that you're trying to get them to have these meetings canceled, to get them to be freed up later on today. At the very least, wait till the meetings are over. You don't have any definitive answer on this yet, but you're pretty sure this evening. It's still, again, like midday.
Okay, yeah. So the prince should be meeting with the nobles later today. I think many of them won't show, but it would still probably be a good idea to not attack during that meeting. There will probably be a better time before or after, depending on which route we want to go. I can find out about the soldiers and come back to you.
Yeah, we
maybe
should
you
do
two
that.
can find a way out, because you can't stay in there forever. Okay. All
Way
right.
out's pretty simple. If
Tall
Oh,
shadow.
for you.
no, for
Todd's
you,
shadow.
the cape.
Oh, that's true. I guess we could use that.
Do I know where the meeting is again? Sorry, did you say that already?
Well, yeah, the prince would have a specific location where they've been doing all of their dealings and whatnot. That's not too far off from where all of the other advisors and whatnot from the other diplomats will be meeting into. So you know it's going to be over there. It's going to be a large and luxurious office. This is
Okay.
one of the 3 city-states, so they have an established home here.
Okay, so I'd give you a general idea of what building they'd probably be in, but I'd tell you I don't know what room. We just leave
not
out the
yet.
details.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess so. Is that where we should meet then? At that building?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I mean, we don't want to do the attack there. We'd want to hit it on a route. So if we know the building, do I know where he's stationed? Do I know where he's coming from, Scott?
If you're talking about I keep saying Turumbar, I'm so sorry.
Prince.
If you're talking about the prince themselves, would you want to attack them in the open streets, or would you want to attack them inside of an enclosed space?
Well, I'm wondering
Probably-
where to and from, like, so we can kind of plan out his route and we can kind of pick the best thing on it.
So you know that the meetings will most likely be happening
Right, like some kind of embassy thing.
at his location, correct? Or
okay.
he could be having the meetings with the various diplomats at their own location. So let's say, for instance, a number of them snub him. Then there's a really good chance that out of frustration or to try to bomb the diplomats from a different area because of whatever dealings that this prince needs to make, they might leave their own home to then go across the way to the area where you were just giving them information. And so they would actually make that trek themselves to do that meeting in person on their grounds as like what is going on? Why are you not here at the meeting on time? And then, of course, there would be the trek back afterwards. Those are the fairly surefire trek that you know that could take place because you know there's going to be a lot of cancellations and whatnot happening. And like 102, you can imagine the prince would be like, meh. But like that many, it's going to be like, what the hell is going on here? So
Okay.
So it'd be better if we hit first.
Or there. I mean, if he's going to be
Right.
going, he's not going to be, in front of crowds the whole time. There'll probably be some side rooms that he's going to walk off into. We just have to hit fast and quickly and very quietly, as to not get a mob of people on us.
Quietly
That's-
over the
Which
edge.
we're great at doing that, right?
the best.
That's
Quietly
We've
the.
never-
would be very. Oh well, we do. It could be. It could
That's
be.
why
okay.
I'm hesitant to use the cape right now. Because what if we, you know what I'm saying?
Show our hand.
Well,
We'll
not
need it later,
necessarily.
I
It's like
think
if
is-
we need it later. Yeah, you know what I
escape,
mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember I can teleport.
You can't take anyone with you though.
Yes, I can.
Oh, you can?
One.
Oh,
Yes. One
Yep.
You
person.
can take one.
Yep.
shoot.
And
Okay.
Okay.
Messi has like a plus 87 stealth.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh,
going
okay.
rogue if we need to go rogue, but yeah.
He's
But wait,
literally
isn't
rogue.
your teleport really loud and also does a lot of damage, Tyler?
It's loud, does damage. Yes.
Okay, so it's a very non-stealthy teleport that Tyler has.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
but it
good.
doesn't necessarily show that I teleported. It just shows that.
Hey, Silverhawk, you know, this is 5e. You know what a warlock is, I imagine. Warlocks have an archetype that makes them really good at combat. Their archetype is nicknamed Bladelock. So I can't remember the actual name of the archetype, but
Blade Master. or
Hexblade.
something?
Hexblade.
Oh,
Hexblade.
Hexblade, that's it.
But the
yeah.
nickname for it is Bladelock. Specifically, if you like go Hexblade and you do the Pact of the Blade, is what would be
Yeah.
a Bladelock. Gotcha. Continuing. So back to you. So you guys want to try to get in there be as discreet as possible. Hope Messi can get his own way in and out relatively easily. In should be, again, easy because you, A, are really good at stealth, and B, have a disguise already. And then, of course, you could tell them, like, hey, guys, brain power, this is the room where I am. Yep, you see me waving? Cool. And then they pop in. And then you do what you got to do from there. Cool.
Perfect.
And you want to
Yeah, so I could probably... You're saying that I myself could probably get the prince alone, like, for a conversation?
No, I
Or do you
mean,
think
you
that's
can
not-
easily get
okay.
into the facility and have a degree of freedom moving throughout it. Yeah, whereas them
Gotcha,
two would be...
okay.
Yeah. Cool.
I thought you meant I had some kind of
We're
rapport
probably
with my
gonna have
disguise,
to do
but
the
yeah.
teleport thing because Rena, technically I can teleport, but the one that's quiet is called Misty Step, and it's only like 30 feet.
Yeah, and now I'm wondering
And it's
if I
just you.
shouldn't just escape through the window and you could Misty Step. You know what I mean?
Well,
Just for the sake of being quiet.
honestly,
Well, let me check
30
in
feet
with
is a
the
huge
guys.
distance. 30
Right.
feet is
Yeah,
a,
but
is a
can't I
huge
jump
distance.
like really high?
30
Can I
feet is
jump
10 yards,
to like
Scott.
the?
It's not that far.
That's... If you're talking about within a building, 30 feet's massive.
Oh, within
It's
a
like
building,
3
yeah.
rooms. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you just have to put yourself outside of a wall, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can use yourself to like, oh, let me go 20 feet that way plus 10 feet down, right? That there you go,
Yeah.
30 feet, and I'm on the roof of a building nearby I can just run off and jump off of.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah,
that's what
that's
I'm.
true. I would just have to be stealthy after the Misty Step.
but yeah, in an open field, 30 feet is nothing. Like that
Yeah.
is like Rena's dog could chase you down in 30 feet, you know? Like
What
It's
do you have
fast.
against Rena's dog? Rena's dog,
Rena's
I'm
dog
sure
could
can
chase me down with 3 feet.
Plenty of dogs.
She's fast. You guys don't know.
No, I
have
saw
a
it. That's
dog
why I was
that's
asking.
3.5-legged because her back leg, she had a hay bale fall on her and it broke her leg, so it didn't grow all the way. And she runs freaking hella fast.
Is that what
That's
happened?
what we're saying. We're
Back
agreeing.
in Ohio, like
We're saying
don't
Rena's
need
dog's quick.
all 4 legs to run fast.
listen, Peggers is fine, okay? Leave her alone. That's what her name is, right? Was it Peggers or was it Doggers?
It's Rhea.
Oh, I always get that confused. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Leave Peggy alone.
Yeah.
Rhea. Are you making
Did you already say her name? Nice.
She's mad. She's sad now. She's like, fine.
No.
I just won't let him pet me. Ever.
Well, let me pet.
She'll know. She'll know. She'll look at you and be like, "This is the guy, huh?"
Ra-
I'll be like,
Rhea?
"Yeah."
Zim.
Rhea, when I meet
Is it?
Rhea in
Is it
9
him?
months, will absolutely love me because I'm one of those people that if the dog likes me, I'll totally just like lie on the ground like
Well,
I don't
she doesn't
care.
really take to men as easily, so.
That's okay. I don't have to worry about that either. Eunuch.
Sorry.
I mean,
Sorry.
That sucks, bro. Sorry to hear that.
I didn't know you got on Brittany's bad side that much.
She carries him around.
Well, she didn't exactly make me coffee tonight, so I don't know. Maybe she's on my bad side. What?
Well, if you weren't a eunuch before
I
this,
really
you're definitely
hope
going to be
she's
one
watching
after.
right now. I
You're gonna wake
really
up
hope she's
tomorrow.
watching right now.
It's after. It's 11:11. For one, I'm wishing that most likely it's already true that she's sleeping. She probably
That would
can't.
be
She's
good.
probably sleeping.
Probably-
so I'm
probably.
probably.
Isn't there a tube in your ceiling that goes directly into her ears?
No, but the bed is literally directly above my head. So I mean, like, it does reverberate a bit because I was never able to fully soundproof it. So yeah.
Yeah.
She hasn't
Never able
text-
to.
She hasn't texted me yet, so I think I'm safe. I either way. What the hell was I gonna say?
The zoom in.
Oh, I found out why I couldn't find her in chat. Apparently, she accidentally deleted the app from her phone and didn't feel like re-downloading it. So she's watching it from like twitch.tv/ like, but not logged in.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like a not logged in viewer, so it doesn't give like a viewer count or anything like that. And I can't see her in chat either as like one of the people here. So she could be spying on us. I wouldn't know. Yeah, no text
I'm
jams.
going to say.
So
Anyway,
and Vikings
Uh,
spelled her
Talk
name
to the
wrong,
people.
So
okay.
I'll go talk to the Soul Gyres. Scott, I'm going to talk to the Soul Gyres.
downstairs amongst the room that they were in, right?
Yeah.
Our soldiers.
Okay, and you're still dressed up as
No, our army.
oh, your armies. My
Yes.
apologies.
Yeah.
I totally misunderstood. So yep, you're gonna go head back to where it is that they're being detained.
Is it an open
Which is
field
what
or
he-
what is
where
it?
he
Correct.
originally
Yep. It was the open area where again they're just being loosely, watched after. Just
Like cattle?
yeah, more or less exactly. Like more like sheep, because there's no pen around them. But yeah.
Okay. I'll talk to him.
Sure. So you go walk up
Is
to
it-
the soldiers. You have to make your stealth check to make your way in. Or if
Well, I
you're
mean, I
in a
guess I could-
disguise, if you're in a disguise, you get deception.
Well, I mean, I could just, telepathically communicate with them.
That would freak them out.
Yeah.
I don't think Giannis cares about freaking people out.
Well, telepathic communication is not something that's going to be readily understood. So
Hold on, let me read through it again. Let me see. I know it costs us psionic talent die, so hold on. Okay.
One of the soldiers is literally going to be like, "Oh my God, George, I think I finally lost it." You'd be like, "Jeremy, stay with me, damn it!"
Don't
Now is
go
not
to
the
dark
time!
side.
it's like, why are
Now
you
is
trying to
not
give me
the time.
mouth to mouth? I told you it's a psychic break. I've got you.
I've got you. It's fine. It's fine. Trust
That's
me.
not where my mouth is.
What was that? What does that mean?
What the hell are they doing in this
What
field?
does that mean?
Tyler?
They're
Boofing.
becoming eunuchs.
Oh my God.
All right. Fine. You know what? Yeah, I won't waste the die. I'll just go walk up to him, I guess. And you want me to roll a what?
Stealth or deception, depending on how it is you want to get in there. And Brittany
she's
didn't text
stealthing.
me, so I'm assuming she's sleeping. I'm safe.
Just stealthing. That should be easy, right? Ooh. I mean, there's a lot of people out here. They're kind of all meandering around. I think I'll be all right. I think I'm good.
You know where to look that?
No.
Okay. You stealth your way in. The average passive perception is not very high, so you stealth your way in and make your way over to the soldiers. They don't immediately recognize you because you're wearing a dress or.
I
whatever
take off the
disguise
fake
it is.
beard. It's me.
He's got a Fu Manchu.
Yeah. Maybe it's the hair, isn't it? Shit.
I'm waiting to see what it is you say to them. I say,
Good afternoon.
afternoon.
You boys doing okay?
Yep. Not Flint. He keeps talking about smashing his way out.
Oh shit, Flint's still here. Let's talk to Flint.
Completely forgot
Flint.
about it.
Flint, come here. Can you get Flint?
Flint comes over, and he's like, "No,
You doing okay, Flint?
you guys need a distraction."
Maybe. Yeah.
All right.
Not yet.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Imagine if I hadn't said anything.
He would have just thrown a fireball or something crazy.
Just
All
wanted to-
right.
Knowing everybody, he would throw it at his feet.
Oh God.
If that's Flint, let me just blow myself up.
Wait, no.
Just wanted to check in with you guys and see how you're being treated, if they're asking any questions and what you guys told them, if anything.
they've given out what they're telling us is food. I think they're poisoning us. And they're keeping
Why
us
do you
here
think
for a
that?
long time.
Why do you think they're poisoning you, Flint?
It's terrible. Ophios cooks better.
Wow. Really? Ophios doesn't cook, so that's surprising. He just eats things raw. We all know
Just
this.
drops a rat
know
there. Dinner.
You
A
gotta
live
remember,
rat.
None of these guys know that I'm a snake, except maybe Flint. Actually, Flint shouldn't even know.
Oh.
This
He
makes me
might. I don't remember.
want to do a quick story time. So last spring, so a year ago, when the snow melted in my backyard, there was we have those. A lot of people have in their backyards those like slate, like rocks, like flat rocks that are on like a mulch thing that you like the path. Anyways, so the snow had melted on one of those like fairly quickly because they warm up fast, and there was a dead mouse on it that was there, and Rory was the one that noticed it first, and she told us about it. So she was pretty upset that she saw a dead mouse a year ago. Anyway, she still brings up that mouse sometimes, including literally a couple of days ago on, I want to say it was Wednesday. She goes, "Remember when we found the dead mouse?" And I was like, "Yep, Rory, I remember the mouse." So anyways, that's the setup. We went to the zoo on Thursday, which was great, until we went over to the area where the owl exhibit was. And there were 7 dead mice strewn out on top of logs for in case the owl got hungry. It's kind of sitting there.
Feeding time, yeah.
She was pretty upset about the dead one mouse that she saw a year ago. And she walks up and she goes, "There's a lot of dead mice." I was like, "Yeah, sweetie, that's it's for the owl.
Owls eat.
In case the owl gets hungry." "But why are they dead? The owl's not eating them." I was like, "Well, you know, to make it easier for the owl and to make it kind of like a little quicker or whatever, they're killed in advance." "But what if the owl doesn't eat them? Then they're just dead mice." And I'm like, "Let's go over here. We're going to see the eagles next."
And there,
Got a lot of good
there were
questions.
more strung out dead mice.
So,
Then
my
you can see
God.
dead owls. The circle of life.
Oh my god.
either way, so
Oh,
yeah.
these are probably from the last
It's the
exhibit,
same
honey.
mouse that like took you like a long time to actually get, right? You were like, "It's still in there.
No,
I haven't gotten it."
that was when we were on our vacation, and we Brittany bought like a big jug that she decorated with, and there was a dead mouse. After we drove home from
Oh,
Maine,
no.
we realized there was already a dead mouse. Like a mouse fell into the jug at the place we bought it from, and nobody
get out.
noticed,
Oh,
including
no.
us. So
Oh,
we're like,
God.
"Oh, there's a dead mouse in here." And
Oh my
so
god.
I put in Drano. I poured in Drano and just let it sit there.
Why?
I let it sit there for a week, and it just broke
Oh
it
my
down to
God.
just.
Ew.
It broke it down to
What?
syrup and hair.
Oh, Jesus
My
Christ.
god.
Dude, what the fuck?
Whiskers, hair, and syrup. So I was able to like, you see like glug 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 out of the jug, and then you rinse it out a few times. There's the soap in
What
there.
kind of Breaking Bad motherfucking shit are you trying to pull here, dude? Oh my god.
Do you want your DM to be a mouse murderer?
Not another one.
You just pour in Drano.
No, he's not a mouse murderer, he's a mouse melter.
Ew.
Would you refer
Would
to
you
the
vote
jar?
for a man who disposes bodies?
Why would you just dump it out? Like,
Well, but you
That's fucked
shake,
up,
shake,
dude.
shake. Like
so
how are you
just
gonna get it
dump
out?
it out.
No, no, it's like a really thin, like a bottle, like bottlenecked, like
So
a
like,
like a
get
big.
gloves and then like pull
Do you
it
want
by
me to go
the
get the
tail.
jug for you so you can see? what kind
No,
of
Jesus
No, you don't have
Christ.
to get the jug, but
It's a
like,
big
I don't
jug, it's
understand why
like
you
a-
had to melt it down.
like a narrow neck.
Oh my God. Scott, you're not gonna win this.
He's like, there's only one humane way to get rid of this.
Well,
he's
there's
like,
nothing we can
what
do
I
now.
I'm like, there's only one thing to do, Brittany. Get the Drano.
Oh my god.
That's definitely a Breaking Bad episode where
Mhm.
your wife realizes you know way too much about body disposal. She's like, "How do you know all this?" And now you're catching on that she's catching on. You're like, "What do you mean?"
I say, Brittany, it takes longer than a week for a human.
She looks
I'm
at
aware
you.
of that.
Rory, it's time to leave.
I'm
We have to
keenly
go.
aware.
It takes less than a week. We just forgot it was out there. It actually only takes about 4 days for a mouse, 3-4 days. But either way,
You just put it in the owl exhibit.
it was gross. By the way, it was not.
Oh,
It was-
I can only
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine
Wow.
the fat. So it was like a
No,
it was
yeah,
fur.
It's,
It was the fur.
yeah.
No, hold on.
I-
Hold on.
oh,
It
no,
was the
yeah,
fur. It was the
I'll be right back.
fats.
It's fine. You know,
Okay.
I gotta get some
It
water.
was all the other materials broken down into the syrupy stuff. But here's the gross part. The tail. The tail doesn't break down. The tail never breaks down. So like you go and it all like goops out, and then all of a sudden you see the tail go. Like, it's gross. Yeah.
Were there bones?
No, the bones are gone. Yeah, bones are gone. It's the tail, the fur, the obvious fatty materials, and everything else is kind of mixed in the syrup. But you can see like the oil, almost like if you put like oil on water. You can see it kind of like floating around. And yeah. All right. I just got boom. All right, there we go.
So,
Viking was on the same page as me when you were saying the fur. I kept thinking the boots and the fur.
boots with the fur.
The whole,
So,
I was looking at her. Well, while Rena's
so-
gone,
so
do we want to just take a quick
Flint-
break?
I mean, yeah, it's already 11:30. We can take a
Sure,
quick break.
yeah.
Might as well take a break. All right. Right back. So she doesn't miss it. Because we miss Rena.
Always.